What's up, guys? All right, go ahead and get started. Today we have, make sure I'm not muted. Let's go over. Thursday we have really nothing. Last night we had Snap. Today we had Verizon did really well, and American Express did really well. Twitter, not sure what they did, and CLF made another possibility of decent earnings. Next week is the big week on earnings. But let's go ahead. I didn't do my trade recap yesterday. But pretty much yesterday we just need a haircut. Kind of my exhaustion line right here. The only high quality play I saw was at open on Wednesday. You can see we had a nice hour candle push up, and look, what do we do when we retrace back to it right here? We pushed up again. 2% move on ES right there. Honestly, the only decent play I saw. And also, we were just kind of in. No, we got puts about here. I thought we fought through because if you look at NQ, kind of same thing. We were in here, but look, we were bouncing from the zone, but made a lower low. Usually if we keep making these lower lows, we're gonna break through. So we're able to pass up lower low, another lower low, and I thought we would fall through, descending triangle, but we actually popped up pretty well. But if you go to ES, that shows it right there. You have this 1 hour. Uh, 39.33 posted that possible. We went long there. Well, could have went long there. I did not go long. I went short. Not the best time too, but that we caught a nice short off open. When did we get that? Did I do SPY yesterday? Yeah, I think I did SPY. Yeah, SPY put actually did really well. Entry 955. See, that's not. That's a 20th, 21st, 955. Is, if you're looking at this 30-day, this is a beautiful setup to start the day. You have your initial push up our last half-hour candle before open, we have a push down, and then look what we do. We push up into, this would be our high, our higher high. Let's just go ahead and take out the noise. There, so we have, let me go back one more. So we have, looking at your 30-minute, we have a little rally, and then we have a pretty solid engulfing, not really completely engulfing, but took out the lows. Even, we open here, you look at the lower time frames, you can tell we went down a decent amount, almost 1%. Then we could get a 15-minute, you could also 30-minute. And then you kind of like, what I like to do is kind of go lower time frame, see where actually the consolidation happens. We have that rally here, we have a sell-off, then we have like a little base here, and then the red candles came in. So here's our like last base before our drop. Did we hit there? Look where we hit. Come up there. I started getting in around here because I didn't want to be late to the party. Get in there. And it was a beautiful, I think I took profits after that big red candle. That's a good time to take profits when you see a big red candle like that. I love to take profits there. But I love that setup, kind of pre-market. You have that 30-minute, you begin the drop, we open, we come back to where we initially dropped, and then we drop. Because right here, I'm risking, I want to get in here, I'm risking, overnight highs. So I'm risking here, 39.79. I'm getting in at 39.70, and then, we got all the way down to 39.30. That's a pretty good risk to reward right there. Definitely not complaining about that play. So it's kind of the only decent play I saw yesterday, other than, just breaking out of this consolidation box. Just watching this. I think that was probably a test right there. It tested it here, came down, and then there's that push. You can tell, look at that beautiful push up, retest, continuation. So that was the only kind of two decent plays I saw yesterday. End of day, if you go to SPY on my 1 hour, I had a zone 398.88 to 400, which was created on our last. I don't know why that doesn't line up. Adjust. I don't know what the adjust does, but it messes everything up. But right there's our little last push down. We just consolidated overnight, and then we had another huge sell-off at open. And that's where we bounce up to. If we break above that, we'll probably see good 406. So we have, above 400, 401. We definitely have some upside. So let's go ahead and start take my beautiful face off. Go ahead and start our watch. Data, nothing really. Main thing on ES we were watching, we are we going to be able to hold this 39? I'd say 39.76. Are we going to be able to hold that? That's our breakout area from yesterday. 4,000 above, 3878 daily demand, and 3920, which was 3920, 3922 right here for more downside, which we did not hit last night. So I mean, for more downside, we have this little base. We had a little decent push up. So, if we break below, say 3920, we're definitely going to see 3900. Everyone's saying we're due for a pullback, but sometimes the market just doesn't give it to you. It just keeps pushing. I think when the pullback comes, it's going to be vicious. May take an overnight earnings, big overnight earnings like Amazon or something, or FOMC. But overall, we are just kind of melting up. 12,500 hold on NQ. 12,348. I had 12,348 demand. We didn't hit it yesterday, so we could possibly hit that today, which is our kind of 4-hour where we consolidate here, and then we had a nice push up. Well, I'm surprised we pushed up. I mean, 4-hour, this is looking wicky. I mean, usually when you get those top wicks, your top wick heavy, push on them. Look, we have bottom wick heavy. So, but market, if you go onto daily on ES and look at volume actually increased. Okay. NQ, volume decreased with a bigger candle. So volume kind of losing ways with NQ, probably with whatnot, but I mean, pretty solid move out of your triangle right here from 1213, 468 points. Solid move. NQ VIX, VIX has actually hit my demand. We may, let's see if we hold this triangle. I mean, we have this pretty well-defined triangle going right here. I'd like to see us kind of just a sideways today, and then like Monday, Tuesday, shoot up. Clean some of this up. But, here's we kind of wedge down. We've done this multiple times. Wedge down, shoot up. Wedge down, shoot up. Wedge down, shoot up. So we just need to break this kind of trend we got going. Apple, I took an Apple put for next week. Like Apple, 2 days lower volume. Haven't had that lower volume since it was 143. Now it's 155. I was just looking at, we have our weekly. Right here, our weekly, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 red, sideways, and then a strong sell-off. So we had our weekly there, and I broke it down to, I think, a 24-hour. And you see there's our last. We kind of just melted up here. We had a full day that we were sideways here, and then we had that huge sell-off. But next week, Apple's pretty cheap. Apple below 416. We see Apple. We have a 156.48 weekly supply. And then 150 key hold. Nice sharp rally. It's not moving. Base rally, and you can tell. Look at where it after it sell off with this news, where did it bounce from? Boom. So Brad, that was a good time. Took a long, like I told you. What's up, John? AMD still strong. I'm moving that dark pool off. Not really recent. AMD over 91, gap fill at 92, then 100. So what did we do after we got over 91? Sorry, we very much rejected 91. Didn't want the gap fill. And we just slowly moving up. Nothing. Nothing out of ordinary on AMD. Nothing that I'm really watching. Amazon, really nice push up. We caught a nice short right off open. Usually companies, when they acquire another company with, big money, with how many billions they acquired, usually they drop just because they're taking on more, more money. They're taking on more of a company, and that's pretty good idea. Microsoft, when it bought Slack, Microsoft dropped. Until when Tesla wanted to buy Twitter, or Elon Musk, you tell Tesla dropped. And then Microsoft with was it ATVI was another example where Microsoft dropped with the acquisition news of ATVI. So usually companies, big tech companies, kind of drop with acquisition news. I'm trying to think of other ones, other examples. But we should have definitely had a way better put, but the Rivian got pushed out on, pushed out with Amazon. So Rivian pushed, which Amazon does own some Rivian. So decent move. Amazon, we had 125 supply or 124.79, which you can tell we did hit it. Let's see what happens from there. We've been just going until we're range bound for a while right here, and then there's our push up. So sometimes look back on your chart. Look at NQ on the week. Look at this, range bound 4 weeks in a row, just in between, and then there's your push up. Google, not really messing with Google. Our put that we cut the other day actually came back. Probably will be in the. What put did we get? Google 110. So might get in the money today if we held. Just took a little bit. I just wanted to push one more time and then look at double tap, then drop. But it got away from us, so just had to go ahead and cut it. It is what it is. But decent, look at that. Touch there. Let's go. Where is that? That demand I got or supply? Right there. It was a nice sell off. We base, and then we had another strong sell off from there. Came up, touched it, sold off again. Google, I'm just gonna put big flag. Meta, Snapchat missed, so Meta's down. Where was that low? It's pretty interesting there. Where was its low? Right in my 170 demand. Just right here. Nice day sideways from 160, 170 to 166, and then a strong push up. And then look, we came back down and continued up. I don't really like Meta right here. I mean, main thing is to watch where it sold off. Microsoft could be a possible good long. I mean, we're in this beautiful triangle. We caught a nice short from here to here because we hit this little initial consolidation here. Could be a nice long, but then we end up here. We end up from almost a month's consolidation, so we might reject there again. That's why I don't like Microsoft to the upside. Demand wise, Microsoft 259.75. Breaking triangle. Nvidia, still kind of in this flag. Down pre-market. Chips are down pre-market for some reason. Definitely have this consolidation up here. We might, this is our high volume area. High volume area is going to be a lot of volume, so a lot of rejection. Also, you could tell kind of this 182. 182 is a key level. I'm going to put that up there. I don't know why I don't have that up there. So 182, you can tell support, resistance, support, broke through. And then we may act as resistance again. So got 182, key level, 172 hold, and then 184.79 supply. Tesla was a beautiful breakout from the triangle. You're fighting IV crash all day, but people made pretty good money. But for me, IV was super high. That's kind of why I want to stay away from it. You need this super strong move. To battle your IV. Still going. I'm looking at 860. Set above 180, can't see 860, so that was pretty accurate. 861, we'll do 860 supply. But the only possible entrance I saw buy-in on Tesla was 780 has been a key level. You can tell what we do at 780. We kind of tested it pre-market after hours on earnings. We broke above it, retested it here, and then we're off. So definitely should have really entered there. I don't know why I didn't. Probably didn't see it at the time. Could be a quick pre-market prep today. Still need to make breakfast. Honestly wanted to sleep in, but got to get up and chart. I didn't chart last night. Some other coin, if coin could push a little bit more, I mean, coin should see 112. Might look at coin, Bitcoin. Bitcoin making a move. It finally broke over its little resistance. Look, it broke above. What did it do? Came down, tested it, and then we'll continue. Bitcoin got a lot of upside. So definitely my Twitter. Yeah, it's a resistance. Twitter was a big miss by me. Go to your weekly. Look at this beautiful thing. Weekly. There's our strong push up with that Musk stuff. That beautiful basing candle right here. Where do we hit on that weekly? Oh, Twitter has earnings too. Wonder what they did. Snap missed. Twitter operating loss 344 million in Q2 blames Musk deal. Okay, how are you gonna blame the Musk deal? Uncertainty relating to pending acquisition. So Twitter missed, so that's kind of good. I'd like to see more big tech miss because I want the market to drop. Personally, market's kind of not making sense as to our economy, but yeah, it's not really dropping like it should. But yeah, that Snapchat, it was hurt by Snapchat, but pretty solid on the supply and demand. Even that key. This is our last hurrah. Green candle before a gap down. So we weren't able to break through it. But that's Snap missing, Twitter missing. After, I'm not sure, did Tesla beat? I'm not sure Tesla, I just know the Bitcoin news. And then Netflix was good/bad. So kind of mixed so far. A lot of companies are not giving guidance, which is smart on their half, but doesn't help people who play earnings. But it's hard to give guidance when there's so much uncertainty in what's going to happen in the next couple months with everything. Asia and China were kind of flat overnight. UK had that huge dump. So I suppose, I've been alerted on our puts. I'm like, UK is about to close. Always keep that in your head, especially when we had the sell-off. Sell-off was because the UK's you know, UK opens at like 2 or 3 right here, right here. They had a lot of info on their policies, and it pushed up, sold off. But when UK closes, when we have news on UK, it's always, in England, Europe, always closes at 11:30 right here. You can tell up. UK doesn't. I always say Europe doesn't like money, so usually when they close, we kind of make a move. Um, um, that's gonna do it for me. Quick one today. Definitely watch 4,000. Seems like we initially rejected it here. We're ranging overnight between 4,000 and 39.80. So watch that range break. If we break up 40.14s next, if we break below, we're back in here. I could see us going down to where we bounced yesterday, and possibly even more. What's up, Brad? I'm just getting off. Quick one today. Kind of hard with stuff when we just keep slowly creeping up. But yeah, definitely watch 4,000 here. Kind of our breakout level at 39.75, 39.80 is where we broke out yesterday. Kind of held most overnight. So overnight lows with NQ. Same thing. We're holding here, kind of where our highs were yesterday, our lows overnight. So let's see, whatnot. VIX, it's just a waiting game. VIX is due. I was like, wait for this trend to break. We're just in a down channel, which is something, it makes sense. Don't load up on your puts when when VIX is a down channel like this. We're waiting for this channel to break, trend to break. Trend's down on VIX, so market usually is up. When I can tell right here, same thing. We're in a channel. Once we broke that channel on June 13th and 14th, what did we do? Sold off. But also, we had a sell off here. But VIX, of course, hasn't been acting the craziest. But we are in a demand. If we break below this demand, possibly get down to 21. But overall, we're just in this big triangle. Big triangle. So we could possibly just keep melting down, and then we're not going down fast. See how slow we creep down, and then how fast we shoot up. Slowly creep down, shoot up fast. So just keep that watch. I think we're gonna shoot fast. We're gonna see a hefty sell-off. But that's gonna happen for me. I'm gonna go make breakfast. I got my futures accounts activated. 2 futures accounts. Not doing so good so far, but I'm in a short right now. But get those rolling. Appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe. And hopefully get a little bit better price action. Price action has just been up. Y'all have a great rest of your Friday. Remember, Fridays are tricky. If you're doing 0 days, definitely protect your money. If I'm alerting a 0 day, you don't have to do 0 day. You can always go a week out if you got more money. But y'all have a great rest of your day.